Let's go back to what we were originally doing in week one, guys. So Carl's in headquarters position. I had my De La Hiva hook in. I had the far side sleeve. I had the ankle. This was in my hip. All things we covered in week one. What was I looking to do? I was looking to stretch Carl out, take out my De La Hiva hook, and then it was the dip in the shelf for me to physically get Carl's leg off the mat. I'd be pushing to get this knee in the mat. If he didn't make the reaction, we went for that elevator sweep, which is what we covered on week one. If he did make the reaction, we went to combat base and knocked in De La Hiva X, yeah? So, let's look at what if I can't do dip and shelf. You know, sometimes you're up against people. I'm here, pushing up into my position, and I try to actually dip and shelf, and it just is a really good match. We need other options from here. Anyone that's taken private classes with me, we went straight into a ball and chain sweep position from here, so there's a little bit of crossover from here. The thing about the ball and chain sweep is, so I'm looking to physically sit up. Another detail we want to be thinking about is, I really don't want my chest directly in front of Carl's knee, because now he can start to drive into me and it's a little bit uncomfortable. So when I do make the transition to sit up guard, I kind of butt scoop a little bit, so I'm more to the outside of the knee. So if Carl's knee's starting to come down, it's more coming to my side. That makes sense, and I can start to come up. So just one little thing you want to be thinking about. The thing about the ball and chain sweep, which is just a variation of the tilt sweep, is the pass off. The basic ball and chain sweep was I pass from my right to my left, I make that grip, I find the collar, and now I just pull and push to get Carl on the side, okay? But when you go to do that against a person not letting you do it, this is what happens. So you get to here, you try to pass this and Carl's pulling that up and ripping that off straight away. So we want to think about not passing it till our left hand first. This is very smart. So the minute I get into this position and I can't do the dip and shelf, rather than trying to pass this to my left hand, because Carl knows that, I just stuff it between his legs. And then this hand grabs my wrist. And now he's going to give himself a hernia trying to break that grip. Yeah? And while he's trying to break that grip, I'm off bouncing him and fall over him. Then I do the switch off. Then I make the grip. So option one, for you guys that haven't been here that long, you're just going for the ball and chain, which is a variation of the tilt sweep. I push on the knee, I pull on the collar, and I tilt Carl over onto the side. And from there, without in a pass from there, I'm going to let go of the sleeve and find the collar. Okay? From that position, I'll bring in my other knee, widen my knees, win the cross face, win the underhook. Right hand replaces my right knee, my head in the mat, I jump to the other side. One more time on that. So, just from our basic De La Hiva with the same grips, sleeve and ankle, I was looking for the dip and the shaft, which we learned last week. So I'm pushing, I'm coming up, I try to dip him, but he's maybe driving forward. So now rather than passing off, we're just stuffing this between the legs. Okay? And from there I can get my chest to the outside of the knee, is a good thing. And I just grab my own wrist. And for a few seconds, Carl's going to be going ape trying to break that grip, and I'll be still pushing on his knee to off balance him. And then eventually when he knows he can't get out of this, that's when I make the grip switch. I find the collar, push in the knee, pull him down. So option one is I make the ball and chain, which is the tilt sweep. I pull him over, take him over, and then I switch from the sleeve to the collar. Okay. My left knee's already between his legs. I always like them in this kind of chiropractor's position. Then I can grab the pants, bring my other knee in, widen my knee, stay tight. When the cross face, dig for the underhook, pressure, right hand replaces my right knee, head on the mat, move to side control. That's option one. Okay? If you haven't been doing jiu-jitsu that long, I would just do that. Second, for the blue belts, we're here. We come up, I try to do the dip and shove, I just can't get him. Stuff this between the legs, make the grip, ride the storm, Then I make the grip switch, find the collar, look for the ball and chain, and the number one reaction is that hand goes on the mat. Once he makes that post on the mat, that shuts down the ball and chain sweep. So from there, it's all what I do on my head. Foot comes off, I curl my legs back and I listen. I just put my right ear on Carl's lap and I'm listening to them. And my weight's on him. Now I'm taking him to where he's no base, which is Carl's left side. So I just lift my hip, put him down. And now from there, we're in the same position. I reach my hand through, I find that collar. I want to split the leg, top over the bottom leg. Make the grip, knees come in, and cross face, aim for the underhook, widen my knees, pressure pass, I'm comfortable, Carl's uncomfortable, right hand goes in the mat, head goes in the mat, cradle pass to the other side. Again. So, from De La Hiva, I had that grip. I had far side sleeve, near side ankle, pushing, trying the dip on the shelf. Okay, it's not working. So from there, I wrap my arm around the leg, getting my chest to the outside. Grab the wrist. I just stuff that between the legs, and we're here. Okay. Then, when he stops trying to pull his hand out, and again, if I feel him really losing it, really push on that knee, it's going to mess him around. Make the grip switch, find the collar, start to work ball and chain, he posts with his hand. So all I do is Carl's no base till his left. So I just bring my feet behind. And now I just lift my hip, head in tight, and I'm taking him over onto that side. And I want to stay to my right, Carl's left. From there, I just reach through and find that collar. My left knee's already split his legs. Anyway, his top leg is over. Grab the pants. Secondary leg comes in. I widen my knee. Pressure on the cross face. Win the underhook. Hand replaces my knee. Head on the mat. Jump to the other side. One more time on that. First variation again. From De La Hiva. Try to do dip and shelf, can't get him. So just wrap around. Stuff this between the legs and make my grip. When the moment's right, pass off. Find the collar. Take him over. Make my grip. Grab the pants. Knees come in. Cross face. Underhook. Right hand replaces right knee. Jump over. Second option. From here, can't get him. Switch. Make my grips. Posts. Come over. Keep him on. If Carl turns, this pass will have to change. So I want to keep Carl on his left side. Feed this through. Take your time. Sometimes if this leg's behind this one, I'll have to split it. Okay. Make the grip. Knees come in. One cross face. Pull the underhook. Right hand replaces right knee. Cradle pass.